Shilynn, I'm 17 years old and I am a senior. I have lived with chronic pain my entire life. I've recently had my second neck fusion surgery last March, and since then I have been practicing and studying holistic healing. I have a lot of invisible diseases, some which are scoliosis, ehlers-danlos, klippel-feil syndrome, MRKH, arthritis, etc. I was diagnosed at a pretty young age, but although I was diagnosed, didn't mean that the doctors had a lot of information or experience with the type of things I had and the way they were so unusual, like they hadn't seen it before and they didn't expect me to do the things they thought I could. And although I adapt very well and I get through my pain, it affects me with absolutely everything I do. It affects me from, like, since I had my neck fused, my skull to my neck, I can't look up or down or left or right unless I turn my body. So that affects almost everything you do, whether you're looking up at something or trying to drive. Going to school is really hard. Walking long distances, sitting down, laying down, doing my hair, everything is a challenge to see whether or not my body will react negatively to it, or yeah. To manage my pain right now, I use meditation and yoga. And although those alternative practices are really good with managing pain and helping prevent it, I still have to take medicine sometimes because my body does not always like to cooperate. And sometimes my body is just too flared up and needs extra help from medicine. I made this video and others as well to help raise awareness on invisible disabilities and diseases. Just because you cannot see it, whether or not you're using a mobility aid or anything else, does not mean it's not as important. Yes, you may be able to carry a bag or walk a long distance, but that does not mean you're not going to suffer, and others need to be aware of that as well. They need to be able to have the knowledge to be compassionate towards what makes you an individual. Like, we can't all have the same physical abilities, and being expected to have those just isn't going to work out. Like, we need to raise awareness, to gain knowledge, and to have the empathy for others so that they're comfortable to ask for help and they don't feel like a nuisance or a bother to others because they need the extra help when they look like they shouldn't. I have a YouTube channel which I am starting, and on there I'm going to be posting videos on ways to cope and how I do it with the yoga, meditation, holistic healing. And I want to be able to have others gain control of their body and gain trust and love again, because having a chronic disease can be very hard on you mentally as well as physically. Because if you don't feel good physically ever, how are you ever going to be happy mentally? So yeah, thank you for watching, and my YouTube channel is actually the same as my name.